Yo, yo, yo.
Baby.
What's good?
Yeah.
Hello. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing?
What's happening? Good
We're back,
people.
as he always says. We're back, guys. Welcome to another episode of Awesome Thoughts Podcast. Welcome to everybody. Welcome
As usual.
the usual fam, our loyal listeners, and to the newcomers, welcome as well. Please do make sure that you follow us on all our social media platforms and groups and pages.
Yes.
Which is at Awesome Thoughts Podcast on Instagram, Awesome Thoughts on Facebook and Twitter,
Hallelujah.
and the Relationship Talks with Awesome Thoughts group on Facebook. Why I stumbled a little bit. But yes.
It's a follow, guys. It's a follow.
Well, it's a follow. Join. Because it's a group, join, get involved, put your opinions there. We're putting all sorts of
Because
polls,
you know, whether you like it or
questions.
not, whether by choice or by default, nature calls.
Yeah,
You will be in a relationship.
exactly.
It
And
might be a romantic or non-romantic.
a business,
It still
family,
is.
it's a relationship. Well, I mean,
So-
sometimes you already are in a relationship, but you don't think about it that way. But yeah,
And also, as you become that, you are in a relationship with whoever, a romantic. I'm gonna give an example with a romantic relationship, something close by. So, let's say you fight with your spouse,
yeah.
or you suspect that your spouse is cheating, or you saw something that you don't understand, but you don't really know how to confront them or ask them. Is it okay for you to take that laundry and put it out in public for a public opinion?
So basically,
So that's what we're going to
is-
talk about today, guys.
telling people your
Telling
business.
people your business, because you notice that with this era of technology, everybody feels close to people they aren't close to, and feels far from people who they are close to, because you are in one room but you are not talking to each other. You're talking to people overseas you have never talked about, you have never seen.
There's platforms where people get very candid, and a lot of confessions take place.
Yeah.
I mean, we enjoy, obviously.
We're there for entertainment. For us, it's
we read
entertainment,
these
but
things,
sometimes,
But when you go through them, some of them are just like, this is a story that's, it's normal. Maybe I can relate, or things happen in life. But then there's those ways
we learn from others after all.
Yeah, But then there's those that are just like so deep, and you're just like,
You shouldn't be sharing this.
Exactly. This is something that maybe
it's for you to
could
resolve.
be telling us after you've resolved it, maybe, or because here's the thing. Now, when you put this stuff out there, which is like basically opening the doors for a third opinion, which at the end of the day, in any type of relationship, especially romantic, now emphasis on that one, a third party is not necessary, shouldn't be allowed within, that relationship, unless it's God. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So when now you air out those things and you let other people come in and put their opinions and judgment and thoughts, and then it poisons you, because now you're supposed to be handling that with the person you're dealing with, and spiritually, that's the only third person where you actually sit down and you contemplate and you think and you make a proper decision out of the moment, out of, a temporary emotion and feeling. But, after digesting, you know what I'm saying? And not with people telling you, you know what, I don't think it's right.
True, because
that time they don't even know your ass.
True, because your bed is not my bed. Your
Exactly.
worst is not my worst. So there's people who are spoiled out there. Then you post and say, my boyfriend refused to buy me ice cream. They're like, oh, Chomi, no. a man should be a provider and spoiling anything you want. If he can't buy you something as small as an ice cream, do you think he's gonna take you to Dubai? No.
Exactly.
Leave that guy alone.
And
it was just an ice cream at that time.
Exactly, you know what I mean? And it could have been a joke, but here's the thing. Now somebody else has planted something in your ear or made you think now, some other way that you never thought before. Because I feel like another rule maybe that we should add on to our rules is we should never ever be the ones to make our partner look like a bad person. You know?
Should defend your own. We have an episode actually that
was
we did.
The second one, if
to defend your own, because in the public you fight, in private with your person. You fight all the time, but in the outside, because everybody have their flaws, you protect your person because you are meant to do that for them.
Exactly.
Because you are the only one accepting of their imperfections.
You know.
So if you are going to go out to the whole world who despise your partner's imperfections, and you go to them and you throw your partner's imperfections on them, how do you think they will react?
They'll be like,
because that's why it's always a case of this person accepts my flaws, understands who I am, and takes me the way I am, the way nobody else would. So if that's the last person and you turn that against them again, what do you expect to get? Because I personally think if someone is going to go to social media to ask guys, I suspect that my husband or my woman, my wife, my girlfriend, my boyfriend is cheating, what should I do? She said this, he said this, he said this. You already have made up your mind. You know what you want to do. You just need support from other people who don't like that person, just so that you can feel good about your decision.
It's possible for that. Because that's why, I don't know which episode it was that I mentioned this, that, you know, sometimes I could tell you this is my opinion or this is my view, but obviously you know what you want.
You know, you're just looking for someone who agree with you, so that you feel like you're not making a bad decision.
Thought, I guess, exactly. If somebody comes and what is this word? It's English. Guys.
Advise you.
No, adds on or makes it seem like, okay, what you're thinking. Because if my advice matches what you were thinking, then you think like, oh, maybe actually I should. It's a sign.
And that person who gave you,
sign
and
here's the funny thing.
Here's the funny thing.
But you're initially looking for something different, for someone to tell you maybe it's not the right thing to do. That's also another part of it.
Can I intervene there? You see that when someone gives you an opinion that goes along with the decision that you have already made, they become the best friend to that situation.
How?
Because they gave you the right advice that you were going with. They'll be the person that you call if anything new comes up.
Oh, yeah.
Not that they are the right person, but
I mean, exactly.
You know, that's how you get caught up in fake friends and everything.
I made that joke with that it's a sign. You know what I'm saying? That I had thought about this. So let me ask so and so. And that's another thing that I wanted to tackle. That when you tell people your business now, there's that one where you put it out there for the whole world and people, strangers that you don't even know, to intervene in. And then there's also that thing within your, within your own circle and stuff. I know for a fact there's certain people that you wouldn't go to. There's obviously within, let's just say, check out your WhatsApp, and within those contexts, you know that, okay, with this person, it's just, casual talk, just the general stuff. With this person, it's just business. With this person, oh, I can get deep. This is my friend. You know what I'm saying? We can go down and all that stuff. With this person, I wouldn't really tell you everything. You know what I'm saying? Basically, or maybe I'm just you telling me most of your shit.
Or maybe the person I'm gonna tell you about, so it ain't gonna come out right.
So exactly. So I'm not. There's people that you choose within that. So that's why also with telling your business, we gotta actually scrutinize. And know who we're telling, because my mom once told me within a life lesson of mine that you can't tell everybody. Yes, for me, I knew that, okay, the people that knew,
they know
would exactly
by default.
Some of them knew with me, or they found out whatever truths with me because they had
But
my
it's
back
them,
in that
that's
situation. So obviously you can't control that. But then, for me, I knew that okay, I can trust these people.
Yeah.
But within that, I had to learn as well that you can't tell everybody everything. Luckily, yes, I was right because no one was out here talking nonsense and I was hearing hearsays out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's always hearsay.
Exactly, because now when you start hearing your own news in a department,
From somebody like, tell me more.
who told you? Exactly. I mean,
They said what? I'm unemployed now. Okay, tell me more, dude.
really?
What else did I do?
I got fired
Yo.
for ketchup. Really? Tell me, who told you? When did they tell you? How did they tell you? What else did they
Dude,
say?
I'll buy you with beer. Like, dude,
Exactly.
tell me more. This
You know
is
what I mean?
interesting.
Because
entertaining.
that means that person is not the right person. There's techniques people like to use where they like, okay, I tell 5 people 5 different secrets, and whichever secret comes out, I know that's the bitch. That's
the whole. Oh, I didn't know that one.
Exactly.
But basically, I know that you tell people different stories about your life.
I mean,
So
yeah,
that
you
when
give
they gossip
different
about
versions.
you,
Exactly.
they argue.
Exactly.
That's the whole point. It's fun to see them
You don't
argue
always
about
say
you when you're not there.
the whole 100%.
Then the one who was more the
As
last.
I said, you choose. There's that one where you will tell, okay, I'll tell you, but like maybe 50%, and maybe you 80%, you maybe just like 20%,
and the other one like the wrong story.
I'm not telling you nothing. Zero. Let's talk about something else.
I went to Sun City on that day. I'm gonna tell you, dude, I was in Peterborough's back then.
Exactly, you know what I mean?
And the funny thing is, that person will be the first one to start the conversation. Like, did you know that they were in Peterborough's? We're like, dude, that was Sun City, you silly. You're like,
that's not it.
Tell them a different story about your life so that they can, your enemies can actually argue when they speak about
but that
you.
technique,
rather than you putting out your dirty laundry in public, airing your dirty laundry in public.
Exactly, that technique is dope. That technique is dope.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people use it, especially like for like sensitive things. That's why we're like, when you tell people your business, there's also things that you would never, even your closest friends sometimes, it's so deep within your relationship that you wouldn't really say, or sometimes it's just too delicate to say. Like, for an example, say we're expecting, right? And we're expecting a girl, you know what I mean? But we haven't put that out there. So I tell you, or maybe say, okay, fine, we put that out there, but then now there's names, obviously, things that people wanna, So I tell you, no, we're gonna name her Kathy. We're gonna name her Rose. We're gonna name her Amber. We're gonna name her Bright.
And then the other one, you tell them it's the sun.
Then you're gonna hear somewhere that, they said they're gonna name her Rose. You know that person is the tattletale, because that's not even the truth.
I didn't even know this trick.
Okay, you went out and told people. That's the thing.
I am stealing it
that's
today.
How you know.
Today.
That's how you know who's out here telling your business. You don't always tell exactly.
But tell everybody. Oh yeah.
Especially if you have that feeling, that instinct feeling that, okay, no,
so and so might be up to no.
Exactly. That's why you might just have to tell people different secrets. You know the people that, okay, I'm gonna tell you this, and you're gonna have, integrity and common sense to not air out my business, because it's not your business to air out.
Common sense is not common to everybody.
Exactly, it's not. But we're gonna have to try and spread that virus, because damn.
But here's the thing, though. Do you know why they are therapists and advisors and counselors? Because it's their job not to share your business.
Exactly.
Because the thing is, you can call it a secret, but once you tell it to somebody else, it's no longer a secret.
It's not.
So as much as we can say we will follow up on who said what, we can manage to find out who said what, but it's done is done.
Yeah.
If it was not meant to get on the streets and now it's on the streets, your reputation is done and everything else,
Yeah,
you are
no
being
matter
cancelled,
what comes out.
as they always do these days. If you get on Black Twitter, you do anything wrong, you get cancelled.
I mean,
no second chances in this thing,
tapes. A sex tape is a secret. You know what I'm saying? But all of them that be out there, once it's out there, it's out there. And that's the sad part about
It's
the
like
internet.
a condition.
You can't erase everything on the internet, because once it reaches
You will never.
an amount of people,
You will
somebody
never.
saved it somewhere in
Dude,
some document on some archive.
Have you seen people posting something, tweeting something within a matter of 5 minutes? Like someone calls them like, dude, that was wrong. You need to delete that tweet right now.
But it's
Then
out
they
there.
go and delete it after like 3 minutes. Then they're like, too late. It's trending already. 3 minutes.
Screenshot,
Yo.
screen grab. Everybody got it. Everybody retweeted. It's out there, so it's
Even
late.
if you deleted, they're like, now it's trends because you deleted it.
Exactly.
They're
Because
like, yes, they
that's where
deleted it.
those shows where you hear that on a recently deleted tweet.
Yeah.
And it's
There's
like,
even- I'm sure there is even a program called Recently Deletes. Recent deletes or whatever, recently deleted tweets.
If there isn't, and you take this idea, you gotta give us 50%.
Nigga, you better pay
You
up.
said it, okay?
You better pay up. Only for fans in this.
Exactly, exactly.
Only deleted. You get the scoop on every wrong tweet that has ever been tweeted.
Like,
you just
when I hear those types of sentences, I'm like, oh damn. So that's basically so sad, because even if you deleted, somebody saw it.
Yeah.
If you don't do it within that second after you posted, somebody saw it.
This is exactly what we mean by airing your dirty laundry in public, because
Exactly.
now
You can't go
the
back and
reason why you
delete.
deleted that tweet it's because it's a wrong tweet.
Yeah, you
And
knew
here-
it wasn't supposed to be there.
And the thing is, that's also part of dirty laundry, because it's exposing a part of you that you don't want people to know.
Exactly.
Hence why you deleted it, because if people know that part of you, they would never like you.
You see, so
And now you're out here airing
works
it out.
personally
you know?
as well.
Yeah, so
It works personally.
It works personally
by
every
yourself.
how. Yeah.
Now you're gonna actually show yourself, which this is who I am. I'm a
Some
reptile.
self-sabotage, shooting yourself in the foot.
basically in English.
Or basically messing up your own song, like what I've been seeing trending on Twitter. Allegedly, someone messed up their own song. They had a featuring artist who did a nice song,
Okay.
a nice part, and then they came and did the worst part of their own. But I've seen it. But my opinion is that it's a hot song. I will not mention though, just allegedly. But
Alleged. We
It is
never
what it
claim
is.
stuff on the show. Let's just say, if I feel like if there was a
yeah, we
stamp-
are just happy people.
you remember when you were a kid, there was this type of thing where we called it a stamp. Because when you stamp something, it's there for life.
Dude.
So I'm out here stamping on Awesome Thoughts from dress code till now. That anything we say, sometimes or most of the time, it's alleged.
And it won't be
it's
used
what
against us against the code of law.
We are not out here claiming things because we don't know. Unless we're talking about factual stories, which we'll say in the moment that no, because this is what happened, and we all know that's what.
You only know we all know that happens
we
only during
out here
story
trying
time.
to claim stuff
That
on
only
people.
happens during story time.
Oh my god. We ain't out here trying to claim stuff on people or put things on people. We
And
talk
we-
about what we all see.
And most of all,
so if
we
see
ain't trying to
anything,
get sued.
It's alleged, okay?
We ain't trying to get sued,
Stamp.
okay? Stamp. We're not trying to get sued. So we just saying,
Stamp.
the streets are saying, but I personally think it's a dope song.
Yeah.
Very clean. I love that thing.
It's down.
Yeah, but I will not say, if you know, you know.
To
They
you.
like to say, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Exactly.
But back to the business, guys.
Those are the
Most people like what I've seen with these hashtags that be going on these days, right?
Yeah.
Let's say I'm a beta X.
Oh.
I will go out and start airing your dirty laundry out on the streets.
You see, that is.
Why?
that is-
Because I am a beta X, right? Probably because I know you won't respond or whatever. Then you start to respond, then I start looking like an ass, and then it's.
But why did
It's
you do that
bad.
in the first place?
And then we start trying to
thought
get
wrong.
other people in terms of our connections. Then we try to use our connections to gain more, to win That even though you know you are in the wrong, you know what I'm saying? Which also ends sometimes in depression, because what if you don't win? You start that, you throw it out in the thingy, you think you are right. Then you find out, no, you were actually wrong. Now people are crucifying you, right? But genuinely you were just seeking advice.
Yeah.
You know? It's nice to seek advice, but know where to seek it. Do not go to social media platforms and start seeking for advice, because everybody is different. Sometimes you think you actually have a problem, but you don't. Some people want your problem, but because they're jealous of your problem, they'll come and knock you out of your problem.
Exactly.
Now you're out of the problem.
So that you can be in the same level or be on the same,
even lower
pit. Exactly, because...
Or they're just like, she doesn't know how good she is.
I mean, you've told me
how good he is.
Where people will talk you out of something,
only to go get it themselves.
Exactly, and then you out here left in the cold. Like, what?
Exactly.
What kind of life is this?
Guys, the best advisor is your gut. Your gut is your best advisor. If you are ever stuck in any situation and you feel like, pride aside, pride is gonna lead you to a fall.
Yeah, it will.
That's always the case. There's your gut.
Yeah.
Your gut knows that, okay, this is what's good for me, this is what's going on. Then there's pride on the other side. Like, but this is me.
Exactly.
No, but truth is, you know. You know what I'm saying?
No, guys. You know, there's another thing that I thought of when you were talking about bitter X, and it's a standard rule in every type of relationship, whether business-wise, friendship, relationship.
Yeah.
It's a question that I'm gonna put out on the relationship groups, but on the relationship group, because one group. But like, you know, when somebody talks badly about you after a split, or you know, a separation or breakup, basically, now that we're not business partners anymore, or we are not friends anymore, or we are not dating anymore, you're gonna talk. It's a certain thing where you can't do that, because it shows who you are. Because here's the thing, if you do that type of stuff, say you go out on a date with somebody else, that person is different from you. You out here talking nasty about your ex. You know what I'm saying? That person's gonna be like, oh damn. So basically, if this doesn't work out, he's gonna talk like this about me to somebody else, or she's gonna talk like this about me to somebody else. You know what I mean? Because how you talk about them is basically, you know, obviously, it shows that this is how they are. You know what I mean? So like, it's just like, okay, do you talk properly or do you not talk properly? It just shows, because yes, you have the right to tell your story, you know? You have the right to say, okay, on my side, they did 1, 2, 3 that I felt wasn't right, but you're not gonna bash them in that sense where you talk ill of that person, because that's basically it. That means, oh, in any other type of relationship, you're gonna be out here telling the whole world that I come in 5 seconds.
Wow. That's unnecessary.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
It comes down to
or
maturity.
I burn all the food, or I can't cook to save my life.
You burnt rice
I'm
3 times.
The nastiest girl. You done smell funky stuff in my house a couple of times you come to visit. And you know what I'm saying? The
dirtiest house you've ever visited.
You know what exactly, like this chick, like she stinks, or he stinks, or they don't know hygiene. You talking nasty in that type
Say
of sense.
The guy is a bottleneck guy.
You know, you're gonna do that to anybody else. It's the same as a group of friends where when one member is not there, everybody talks about them. It's damn right when you're not there, they're talking about your ass. Exactly. That's not your friends. Oh no. Those are not your friends.
That's a circle.
That's just acquaintances or people around, because you damn right know that when you're not there, they talking about you.
Association breeds similarity.
No, it's just like, what the hell are they saying about me? But here's the thing, you might not even contribute to the conversation. You just thinking, oh, this is just a group of people. Maybe we work together. I know, obviously, people that you work with aren't your friends. No, they're not all your friends.
Colleagues, man.
That's why there's only like
Always the case.
1 or 2 people that you can actually really become friends with from your job. But other than that, nah, it's not really the case. You know what I'm saying? They're not your friends.
If you don't find a wife at work or a best friend, then the rest is something else.
It's just false. So that's where you find those situations where, like, you know for fact that if they're out here talking about Susan when Susan ain't here, and then they talk about Tepo when Tepo wasn't here, damn right, when Tomato ain't here, they're gonna talk about Tomato.
Do you know what that means?
Talk about
Do you know what that means? That means Tomato must never share her personal business with her colleagues, because the day she's not at work, they're gonna laugh about it and make a joke.
But here's the sad part. Even if Tomato didn't really share nothing, they're gonna talk about her mannerisms, or the way he dresses, or the way he speaks, or how he does his speech, or how she is around the bosses. You know, there's always gonna be something.
That is way better.
Talk about.
That is way better, because they've got nothing on her. They've got nothing on him or her. Why? Because they don't know the personal. Because if you know me from work, that does not determine who I am.
Yeah, but
if I let you in on my story, and I tell you yesterday I did this, on Friday I did this, I have this going on and that going on and that going on, that's different. You can talk to me according to what you see from work. I can walk in. If I'm in a sales environment, walk in, do my sales, go out, right? Eat my fish at lunch. You don't like fish,
but you
right?
know people, they
judge
talk
me
about
from that.
those type
But
of things.
yes, that doesn't bother me, because I do them anyway.
But here's another thing, right? Those people see stuff. Nosy people see stuff that they might not, they're not supposed to see sometimes.
Yeah.
And they'll talk about that, or they'll talk about, because things come out. You might not have to say it, but then they're going to be out here talking.
I agree. There's things you can't control. Everyone is going to talk. They said if someone doesn't talk about you, you are not living. And
basically, they say if you ain't got no haters,
yeah,
you ain't doing it
there
right.
There is general stuff, right? There is general stuff that is going to be talked about. Like, who are you dating? Are you married? Are you single? Why you lost weight? Why you gaining weight? You know what I'm saying? The type of food. Why you always buying pizza?
We don't need she's a
and
whole.
Why you walking to work when you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's stories that are general that everybody goes through. Then there's that one whereby you impose on people. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them.
I would like to give an example of one that I saw whereby I think it was a guy who borrowed the woman's car.
Yeah.
It's a girlfriend, not a wife. It had petrol. Then the guy borrowed that car and used it, and came back and parked the car without filling back the petrol that he used. And the girl was so angry, asked the guy why he didn't put petrol. The guy said he can pay monthly, because I think he was going for an interview. He was an unemployed guy.
Wow.
Then the guy said, I'll pay monthly. Then the girl went on Twitter and said, guys, this guy just took my petrol, and now I'm asking him, he's saying it was like $200. Now he's saying he's going to pay me monthly. This guy is so ungrateful, you know what I'm saying? Now the other ladies are like, leave him, he can't even afford to, pay fuel. You know what I'm saying? She knows he's unemployed or whatever. They know each other, we don't.
Yeah.
But you can't come to us with such information and expect to get genuine advice.
Exactly, because I don't know you. I'm just going to talk.
And the person who said you must leave that guy is probably been supporting their husband for the past 15 years.
You see how life is.
It is what it is. Just like you are stupid.
Exactly.
You can't come, because no one is genuine on social media. There's fake accounts. There's everything.
I mean,
one person will come and say it's good. The next one will say it's bad. But it will be one person.
I don't know if you've seen those posts on
accounts.
Facebook. Like, don't come here and be serious, bruh.
Yeah, why are you serious?
This is about, we're out here having fun. Even the things that we are doing, it's just scenarios. We're just putting scenarios.
It's socializing. It's socializing.
Exactly. So you don't come here and be deep like serious. Oh, you get offended.
We'll see that you don't know how to use this app, and we'll show you.
Exactly. I
will
mean,
show you, will give you bad advice.
honestly,
I saw some
feel
people
like those
mixing.
blogs should be for the sensitive.
I saw
Why
some.
are you feeling so serious?
I saw some people teaching each other how to cook with fake menus, and people follow that thing.
Yeah,
Someone almost blew up the whole house.
You see, because you took it seriously. Yes.
And then you come to the same platform and ask for advice. No, guys.
Here's the thing. And that's why when we talk about common sense, yeah, it's not really common.
Nah.
Because there's things that you can tell, that you can read of, which this is a serious thing. When it's about missing people or about dangers or how to protect yourself, you know, sometimes it might be ridiculous, but especially when it comes to your own safety, you try whatever. You know what I mean? But there's certain things where even you can contemplate like, nah, bro, that doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't power a microwave with a candle or gas, or unless it's a gas microwave, if that's even invented. So, so you know what I'm saying? It's like you think about it, like, no, that's not possible. So, you know, we have to just reason sometimes and not give
guys,
everybody the opportunity to come in.
Here's the thing.
Chime in.
Here's the thing, guys. Your social media friends are not your friends. You need to learn that. You need to digest that. Your social media friends are not your friends. I sent you a friend request, but I'm not your friend.
Exactly.
I just want to connect.
Not to bash those who actually become friends.
I want to sell something. I want to sell something on social media. There's other people who want to get laid on social media. There's others who are looking for love. Everybody's looking for something different on social media. It's not a place where you just come there and you just start acting serious without choosing who's who in the zoo. You know? Please be serious. Take us seriously, guys. Take us seriously. If you are going to ask me about, and let's say you're going to say, I suspect that my partner is cheating and whatnot, and I comment, I expect you to post tomorrow what went on after I told you to go and follow them up. And I expect you to post for me the day after on if you guys are back together and you are planning to make a baby. I need to know every step because you put me into that business. I mean, you let me into your business, and then 2 days later, your relationship is working. People are starting to ask questions. You come back like, why can't people mind their business? Because, but you are the one who came and you said, guys, my person is doing this, and we are into it. Now you are leaving us confused and yourself confused. Now you are leading yourself to a place of whereby you are angry at the society for nothing, yet you brought them into your business without noticing. Now they are asking questions, now you get mad again, now because this is good for you.
Common sense.
Please, man.
Common sense.
Please.
But within all of that, guys, we're just going to wrap it up and say, because he has spoken. The king has spoken. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up. Full stop, period. They say, period.
Sum up.
So yes, guys, let's just be careful about who we tell our stuff, you know, especially detrimental things. If you're coming up with just a scenario, you just thought about it after, you know, out of the blue, or you were sitting on the toilet and you just thought about something, that's fine. But if it's serious, deep stuff, you know, like real, like close to you, maybe just choose that.
We understand. We understand. Likes. People get paid for likes. People get paid for retweets. People get paid for shares or whatever that is.
But are they paying for the therapy that's gonna fuck you up tomorrow?
Exactly, because now we understand some people actually don't tweet the truth. They are actually probably happily married somewhere. They tweet that because they know there's people who are always ready for that kind of news. You know, bitter souls.
Exactly.
Well, for you guys, good luck. Hope your grind continues and you get more likes and you make money.
What of Queen?
But for the real people who actually have problems, yes, don't be bitter, be better. Exactly. So, and continue to heal, obviously.
Always heal.
Hola.
Peace out.